I'm thrilled to see each one of you here ready to embark on a journey that's all about innovation, collaboration, and thrilling world of technology. Now let me set the stage of what we'll go down today this evening. The session is not just about an event; it's a gateway to a realm of possibilities, endless possibilities. Whether you are aspiring coder or an enthusiast designer or someone who's simply fascinated by technology, um, you are in an absolute treat today. We've got an action planned for you, from introducing you to our incredible leads who are driving force behind Google Developer Student Club to giving a sneak peek into the awesome tech events, workshops, hackathons, and a lot of stuff. We've lined up the whole year for you. But before we dive into all the excitement, let me just take a moment to acknowledge the power of community. Google Developer Student Club isn't just about coding, it's about forming connections, learning from each other, collectively exploring the unexplored parts of technology. We're about to discover the magic of Google technologies, show you how collaboration can lead to groundbreaking projects, and share a roadmap to your tech journey. Before I hand over the stage to our amazing club lead, let's keep the excitement rolling. Remember, today is just the beginning. The doors to an incredible tech adventure are wide open, and it's up to you to step into it and embrace the opportunities that await. This club is your platform to learn, create, and make lasting connections with fellow enthusiasts. Now, without further ado, I'm thrilled to introduce a driving force behind the Google Developer Student Club at Pranveer Singh Institute of Technology. Saloni Dwivedi, over to you. Let's keep the energy high and tech vibes even higher.
All right. So, hi everyone. This is Saloni, and I am the GDSC lead for the PSIT chapter. So, before starting or before moving forward, let us just move this slide forward from starting soon. So, I know you all might be wondering what GDSC is, and I know like many of you might be knowing about what GDSC exactly is, but for those who don't, we are hosting this session today. So, this session was planned to make you aware about what exactly GDSC is, Google Developer Students Club, and PSIT Kanpur has a chapter for it. So, welcome to GDSC PSIT. Now, I am Saloni and I am the lead. So, how are these leads formed and how are these chapters formed? So, as a lead, I applied in the month of around March and got selected as a lead in the month of July. And during that process of interviews and that selection process, it was a quite long journey. But to be honest, when I became the lead, I was so much excited about how this journey would go on. So because I became the lead, this chapter came into existence. Like what GDSCs are, whenever we get a lead for a chapter came into existence. So this chapter existed from 2 3 years before, but since the leads weren't active that much, that is why this chapter wasn't that active and you were not really knowing about it. So this year, I thought that let us take this chapter forward. So you might be wondering what exactly is a student developer club and why is it different from our college other college clubs. So let us have a sneak peek into it.
Google Developer Student Clubs train hundreds of thousands of university student developers globally while having fun getting to know other students at their school. Google selects students with strong leadership skills from across the globe once a year to start a club on their campus. These leads believe knowledge is power and that technology can do extraordinary things for the world. They take on the responsibility to help students learn and empower each other to solve real problems around them. Students can participate in the annual Solution Challenge by Google developers to solve for one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Join us in building a global community for students in technology.
Okay, so I guess you might have got some of a crisp idea about what GDSC is. Uh, One of the major questions that students ask me is what is the difference between a college club and the CDSC? So it's not a huge difference, but I would say a major difference between these clubs is a college club will report to directly to the college. Like if there is a club in PSIT, then it would report to PSIT, while GDSC would report to Google. And when this name Google comes in between, credibility increases. And when we talk about credibility, Google provides a global platform for you all to connect with people globally. Uh, when I say global, uh, this gives us an edge over many things. Like, for example, if you come to me and ask about some topic, like you have some doubt, and you're not getting a relevant person or a faculty around you who could help you around that topic or that problem. Now, how would you solve it? If you come to me, I would just suggest you to or connect you to some person who is already doing it from before or who is experienced in it. Now, how would I do it? As a lead, I have the power, or I have the all the powers or the responsibilities to conduct events for you, to conduct workshops, to conduct all those things which might help you in some or the other way. Now, being a part of GDSC, you'll get to connect with people. And when it comes to making connections in the tech field, it is a really important thing. You will be able to create connections with people from all over the world. You will be learning in public. You will be learning with people who are already doing well in their domains, or they are just starting out and they are, they feel the same as you. So, and you will be able to build projects and grow together. So
Google Developer Student Club.
now, as a GDSC lead, I would like to introduce you to some flagship events from GDSCs, which are organized by Google and sponsored by GDSCs. So there are two events lined up for you, and the first one is the Google Solution Challenge. Some of you might be knowing about it, but let me make it clear. Google Solution Challenge is kind of a hackathon which works with the help of 17 SDGs which are provided from the UN. Now, what are these SDGs? SDGs are to, sustainable development goals, and they're like eradicating poverty or improving the education and so on. There are 17 of them, and you have to build a project around those goals, one or more goals, and submit it around the timeline of March. Now, what we are going to help you in this, we are going to help you in building projects, in formulating your ideas, and making you learn all those technologies and tech stacks which would help you in developing that project and submitting your idea. Now, what happens if you get selected in the solution challenge? Uh, Globally, top 50 teams are selected for the solution challenge. And guess what? Last year, we had a team from our college too who was selected for the top 50 teams globally. And that is a great stuff for our college. And after that round, you get like top 10 team get selected who are invited to give a demo at the Google's headquarters. After that, when they give a demo, the top three teams are selected further, and they are the winners. So this is quite an exciting thing which you can just pursue in your future. Now the second thing is GDSC Wow. Now what GDSC Wow is? It is known as the Week of Wonders, and let us play this video first. Now this video sounds cool. Um, GDSC Wow is a event which is kind of a largest event in our country, a tech related event, which was previously conducted by around 400 GDSCs. They were partners in it, and this year we have around 650 plus GDSCs who will be participating in the GDSC Wow. Now, what exactly is GDSC Wow? We are given a week, and many sessions, many events are conducted around the around our country, and at the end of the week, you are invited to submit your solutions, whatever you have built in that week. Now, after GDSC Wow, now let me introduce to the timeline about how are we going to conduct the events, how are we going to conduct all of the things around our club. So this process exactly starts with the selection of the lead of this club. Now this starts around the months of March or April. I applied in the month of March, in the end of March, then I got shortlisted in the month of April. Then my interviews took place in the month of May. After that, in July, I got selected and onboarding happened. We got a core team selected after that. And in August, we are hosting this info session about this club. Now, from September onwards, we'll be hosting all the events, all the GDSC events or workshops or hands-on sessions, in which we'll be building projects along with developing and forming ideas for the solution challenge. From January, the applications for solution challenge will open. But to be honest, if you ask me what I'll do in this situation, I'll just start now onwards, because if you're having the themes and ideas from like from now itself, then why not start now? So just start building a project, start thinking upon an idea to start now, and take part in those events and learn something to build your project. So after this timeline, now, because you got to know about the GDSC a lot of things. Now let me introduce formally about myself. So I am Saloni Devedi and I am the GDSC lead, and you got to know about my introduction. So what I'll be doing with this club is I'll be managing this chapter, and as a lead, I'm kind of a representative who will be representing this chapter of GDSC in all the activities. Um, if I talk about my interests, I love teaching. And if I tell you, I was a part of the Girl Code. It is kind of an organization where I used to teach some underprivileged students about web development. And that was my starting point where I, realized that I love teaching a lot. And also, I love designing. And you can find me advocating about diversity, inclusion, and accessibility. And what does that mean? I am also a part of Women Tech Makers, and I love including people from the um, minorities. When I say minorities, there could be females who are already less in number in tech industry, or if you say, when I talk about inclusion in our college, it may be about branches, maybe about all the kind of people who might be interested, but they are not getting the enough resources or enough chance. So I'll be having your back whenever you reach out to me. I'll be good to you. So over to you, Vanchika.
So that was our GDSC lead. I hope you enjoyed talking to her. Next is our machine learning lead, Abhinav Yadav. Abhinav Yadav, over to you.
Uh, Hi, hello. Could someone please acknowledge that my voice is clear?
Yes, Abhinav, you're clear.
Okay, so yes, so hi everyone, and my name is Abhinav Yadav, and currently I'm in fourth year of my curriculum, and I've got this opportunity to represent myself as a machine learning lead in this current chapter. So yeah, I feel elated to just get onto this role, and I would like to share with you all whatever like what the machine learning technology basically it is. So yes, machine learning and artificial intelligence basically it is a subdomain of what we are heading to next in the technology domain. So I am a machine learning enthusiast, and I love developing applications and training the models in that particular domain. I would like to share with you, like I am doing my final year project also, that is a deep learning model. So uh, I have keen interest in that, and I can provide you with some deep insights on that as well. So being a basic leading member in this club, I have also get an opportunity to extend my knowledge with you all. So uh, talking about machine learning, basically machine learning and deep learning, these are the subdomains of artificial intelligence. And we all can see machine learning nowadays. Like I'm like you must agree with me. Like you have used the ChatGPT engine, that is a machine learning model itself, one time or the other for different type of tasks. You all have used it. And you must agree that. So that is a kind of example of the real life application of machine learning, as well as you all use the apps like Netflix and Spotify. So there you have the recommendation engines that like based on your interest, they give you the content that you will most likely preferably enjoy while playing that. So these are the examples, and in this current era, which is growing far and far, we have different kind of technologies. But I must agree that machine learning has its different path, and it has its different like era of just going on and on. So it is like the my introduction to whatever the machine learning is, and now I would like to like give you a brief about what the machine learning basically domain in this chapter would look like. So uh, basically we will have sessions whenever I get to coordinate with you. So I'll be holding these sessions on what the basically how you can use a machine learning model to execute different types of tasks, and these there can be like the sessions, first of all, those working on the platforms that support the machine learning models. Most of you have heard the names of platforms like Google Colab and Jupyter Notebooks as well. So these are the basically the engines that support the machine learning models to like work more efficiently, because they provide the cloud computing technologies as well. So over and all, we can have a session on this. Uh, Moving on, I have planned to work with you all on the building of the models like custom data science, like deep learning models, where we can work upon the image processing as well. One of my project is the image processing and fire detection. So it is a very good area of interest and like very fun to do activity. So I have planned working on that itself. And next, I would like to also give you a brief outline on how we can prepare our data and serve to our models for different types of learning processes and for like conducting like training our models and then deploying on different platforms. So over and all, this is my over total outline of whatever I have in my mind for you all. So hope to see you in future and connecting with you in some time coming in coming time. So thank you guys. So over to you, Saloni.
Um, Thank you, Abhinav, for introducing machine learning to our fellow mates. Moving on to web dev lead, Ayush Agnihotri. Over to you, Ayush.
Hello everyone, my name is Ayush Mistry. Currently I'm in third year in the CSAIML branch. I'm leading in as a web lead in this GDSC. I am a full stack developer along with I work upon technologies like Android, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Currently I'm working with a few startups and helping them into go on live through online. I have my own startup named as a scene. I like to contribute open source. I have worked by by helping other open source program by fixing their bugs and I participate along with many open source projects and works. My some projects which I am currently working are Dropper, which is a temp mail providing service. Um, and there is a project named Akashic, which is a smart resource-based management system, which is backed by a facial recognition, which is a AI-based model, which is named Dapan. We have made it own, which have its own accuracy level, which learns after reading your face. As a web lead of web team, I conduct workshops and even related to the web. Um, there is a timeline of open source program which comes along in September. This there is a MLS fall name program, but it's registered in our country, so you can uh, register in the next year. And the the latest upcoming open source program is named as Oktoberfest, which starts from this 1 October. It is conducted by a GitHub and the Digital Ocean, which is a hosting based platform. After that, in December, uh, we are heading as a outreach open source program, which is also as a paid. They paid $5,000 for a 3 months of working. In January, we have a program which in which two are by a Google season of docs and Google summer of code, which both are famous as well as they are paid open source program. Their registration started from January and the coding period will starts around May. And there will be also second MLS season is spring 2024, which starts from 29 January and its dates are ending from of registration from after 12 September maybe. Uh, in March, the coding period of the SOC will start, and we also have a famous open source program which is named as a Girl Script Summer of Code GSOC, in which we can also add your own projects if you have a good one. Please move to the next slide. Uh, uh, in this GDSC, we are going to have these sessions. First session we which will have a hands-on on Git and GitHub. It's a learning program, basically of 3 to 3 hours, in which we get to know about the how Gits and Git work, and along with the knowledge of Git how to correct and also on. The second season in which are info about open source, in which we get a talk about the how what is exactly open source and how to contribute and how to match. After that, we are planning to host our own hackathon, which will be of 30 days, in which you will add own projects, or you can also add your projects if you want a open source contribution, and we will works upon them and build some big projects on them. The fourth session will be a live project building session. It is a session of for 2 3 days in which we'll learn building a projects from a scrap or to a production level, how it's go and work along with that. uh, as now currently a Go is emerging language for a backend. And so the another season we are planning is let's learn a Go together, in which we learn. And there is a Next.js language which is a more advanced feature, having a over a next React.js in some after some years it will be overtaking next React. So we have to know also about that. These are some little bit of programs we are planning, and also we as it comes you get to all know about that. Thanks you. It's over to you, Valsika.
Thank you, Ayush. Moving forward, now we have Shreyash Tripathi, our blockchain and Web3 lead. Over to you, Shreyash.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Anshika, for this introduction. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shreyash, and I am your blockchain lead for this club. So, let me start with what I have done and who am I, and what are the things I'm going to do. So, also before that, let me start with something like why this group was formed or why this GDSC thing is alive or existing. It is a community where we learn, where we collaborate, and where we meet like-minded people to learn. Okay, so this is a collaborative type of community where you can come learn and most above all build. Building is very important. So let me start with what I have done and what I'll be doing in this club. So yeah, let's move forward. Okay. So can we have the next slide, please? Yeah. So, talking about myself, I have been into this blockchain and Web3 space for quite a long time. मैं काफ़ी टाइम से ब्लॉकचेन एंड वेब थ्री को एक्सप्लोर कर रहा हूँ. इसमें क्या कहते हैं, क्या क्या चीज़ें हो रही हैं और क्या क्या नई चीज़ें इसमें कर सकते हैं, इस बारे में समझ रहा हूँ. सो आई हैव बीन इनटू दिस फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम and have built many projects, have been part of many communities such as superrun.learn.dao and various Web3 communities that you people might don't know or may know, like ETH India Club and Solana Hacker House. So that is what I do. I also write smart contracts on Rust and various blockchain stuff. I'll not go into the very theoretical things what I do. So let's start with what I'm doing, planning to do for the club. Uh, from September, I am planning to organize learning sessions, and after the learning sessions, I plan to organize hackathons, and hackathon winners will be awarded according to the Google standards and whatever things we are about to provide to them. And after that, I'll be also selecting few students from our college whom I can take with me to the Eat India and Solana Hacker House and various hackathons. So काफ़ी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी रहेगी आप लोगों के लिए अगर आप लोग ब्लॉकचेन में सीखते हैं और कोलैबोरेट करते हैं हमारे साथ। सो सीखने के बाद उसको रियल लाइफ में इम्प्लीमेंट करने की भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगी हम लोगों को। सो मैं चाहता हूँ कि अगर आप ब्लॉकचेन में रियली इंटरेस्ट रखते हैं और चाहते हैं कि ये जो न्यू एज टेक्नोलॉजी हमारे सामने आ गई है और आने वाली है, इसमें एक पार्टिसिपेंट बनना चाहते हैं या फिर सीखना चाहते हैं, तो आइए हम लोग काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रखेंगे सेशंस बाहर, और काफ़ी नॉलेजेबल इंडस्ट्री से भी लोगों को बुलाएंगे जो हम लोगों को सिखा सकते हैं। सो I invite you all to come and join this space and start building on Web3 or blockchain technology. So here are my also I like to state a fact that for this club I am planning to make a team of volunteers who can join me, who can help me organize various events and various study sessions. So it is open for all. There is no criteria for anyone to have certain skills or they should know something or not. They can just approach me. I'll have some introduction with them. I'll see if they are good, and most probably you all are good if you are here. So I'll see if you are good, and you can join as a volunteer, and we can collaborate and organize various events for our college as well as for our GDSC club, which might invite other students also. So you people will also get a good exposure from that. So if you want to be a volunteer, if you want to be a part of this group and work in this group alongside all the leads and everyone, you can come. You can approach me on this social media handles I provided, my Twitter, LinkedIn, or Insta, anywhere you want. We will have a chat, and surely we will build a community that learns, implements, and earns. And the earning part I will surely explain to you when you will join my sessions. I am sure you all have heard that blockchain में बहुत सारा पैसा है, तो ये blockchain का पैसा मैं तब बताऊंगा जब आप मेरे sessions में आएंगे. So good luck to you all, and thank you for listening to me. Over to you, Anshika. Thank you.
This was surely exciting, Shreya. Moving further, we have Aditi Singh, our Android lead. Over to you, Aditi.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Aditi Singh, and as mentioned, I'm your Android lead. So, the term when you talk about Android, anyone, a iOS user or an Android user, have sometime used the Android phone or Android OS. So, we talk about an Android development, but I'll be focusing on Android and both as well as iOS a bit. So, prof- my passions and my vision has been mentioned. So moving on the next slide, I'll be like talking about sessions that I'll be taking in this GDSC or what I'll be bringing on the GDSC. So talking about, we'll have a jam packed sessions of 30 days or anything like whatever ideas, but talking about mainly three things that is very important. They are UI, how a program, how an app look, or authentication if your app isn't used by any other, or API. So talking about UI, we'll be learning how to create a visually appealing or user-centric UI designs that will be appealing people's and making you a good developer. So talking and next moving about authentication. Talking about authentications, we need to understand what are the methods, how we do it. I'll be bringing everything to you and telling you, spreading my knowledge, what I have learned so far. So talking about integrating APIs, APIs are the backbone of modern app. As you can say that APIs are the servers that intermediates that allow different software components to communicate and interact with each other. That is basically what API is. So I'll be telling more about APIs, how to integrate an app, and mainly talking about these three terms. These three terms are the terms that make an app or a website or an app the best or the most usable. These are the basic three qualities. So I've just talked about this, and we'll be having a more and more. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi, for introducing us with Android. Now we have Harsh Mishra, our cloud lead, the most awaited part of the event. Over to you, Harsh.
Thank you, Vanshika. So I'm cloud lead of this campus chapter. My name is Harsh, and currently a final year student of computer science department. So my current specialization is in backend technologies, backend development, and the cloud infrastructure. So you guys will be fascinating that what cloud is. So have you guys used Zomato and Uber like applications, Uber, Ola, Zomato? All these applications use something like a server. So that server is not on their premises. Like they don't use a physical server. They use a service provided by someone else, like Amazon or Google. So this is what cloud is. You need to learn how to create a project, then to deploy it. सो जो मैं भी मैं जो कुछ भी सिखाऊंगा आपको वो सिर्फ होगा कि आपने एक प्रोजेक्ट डेवलप कर लिया देन आप उसको कैसे डिप्लॉय कर सकते हो बिकॉज आजकल थी जब आप अपने रेज्यूमे में लिंक्स यूज करते हो आप रेज्यूमे में प्रोजेक्ट डालते हो तो वी हैव टू इंक्लूड अ लिंक तो वहां पे आपको लिंक इंक्लूड करने के लिए यू हैव टू डिप्लॉय द प्रोजेक्ट तो आपको प्रोजेक्ट कैसे डिप्लॉय करना है कैसे उसको मैनेज करना है दैट आई विल बी टीचिंग यू सो अभी बहुत सारे सेशंस हम लोग रखने वाले हैं तो लेट्स कम ऑन टू द टाइमलाइन दैट आई हैव So yeah, this is the timeline. So currently, the next week, हम लोग का एक नया सेशन शुरू होने वाला है जिसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा. That is an announcement in itself. एंड देन उसके बाद नवंबर दिसंबर में वी हैव ब्लूप्रिंट ब्रेनस्टॉर्म सेशंस वो होंगे सिस्टम डिजाइन पे मोस्टली हम लोग पढ़ रहे होंगे सिस्टम डिजाइन कैसे करते हैं आप एक प्रोजेक्ट को डिजाइन कैसे करते हो And सबके यहाँ पे मिनी प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे होंगे मेजर प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे होंगे तो आप लोग कैसे एक सिस्टम डिजाइन करोगे दैट विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग सेशंस होने वाले हैं कि कैसे बड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स काम करते हैं हाउ दे वर्क एंड हाउ दे इंटरैक्ट विद ईच अदर लाइक इफ वी यूज अ डेटाबेस और सम सर्विसेज or some load balancers, rate limiters, how they interact with each other, how you can deploy your project onto the cloud. So उसके बाद हम लोग hands-on project building stuff करेंगे. We'll build some projects, we'll build some backends as well as front ends, and deploy those projects on cloud. And then, of course, after that, we have a solutions challenge. और उसके लिए भी we all team members will be collaborating together to help guide you towards the solution challenge. And now for the special announcement that we have from the next month, that is in the September, we have a Google Cloud Career Practitioner campaign. So Google is organizing a course for students of our college or for all the GDSC college, GDSC members that will facilitate a simple course, many courses actually. We will be having 30 days of cloud as well as we'll be having Google Cloud Essentials course, and this course will be available from the first week of September to the first week of November, and registrations will be opening soon. Like from 29th to the 1st of September will be the registration limits, and in the period of the course, we'll be organizing cloud study jam sessions on the weekends of every week, so that if you guys have any query about anything within the course, you can ask me or other leads that will be joining, and we can do hands-on stuff together for about the cloud. After which, yeah, it's also a limited seat, so you have to rush in. You have to be there. It will be on the first come first serve basis. So be there, and there will be limited seats, and that's what we all gonna do. So I hope you guys are ready to collaborate on very innovative and good projects. So that's me. Thank you, and hand over to you, Vanshi.
Hope you're all already excited for this cloud campaign. So now it's me, Vanshika. I'm your marketing and creative lead at GDSC PSIT for this session. I'm a second year computer science student, and my work here is all managing events and managing the PR part of the club. So let me just tell you something about myself. My journey started back when I was in 11th and where I dipped my toes in freelancing. So I started freelancing in designing, content writing, started to work with several companies. This was all during the lockdown where I had like abundance of time. Currently, I am an entrepreneur in residence in Ripon. GDSC itself being a community, we know how important a community is. I would want to take a moment to share something very close to me. Alongside GDSC, I'm also building a community called Adulting at PSIT. You all can check it up on Instagram. Moving forward with this event tonight, let's like come to the fun part. We've all like discovered the GDSC leads and what all you will be getting like valuable part of the club. Let me just introduce you with something like that fascinates you here. देखो हर क्लब का ना कुछ फ्लैगशिप इवेंट होता है. We also have one. That is like a week long event where you will be engaged in several activities, small mini events and big events. And इवेंट्स करने का क्या फायदा है? क्यों करोगे जॉइन इवेंट्स? लाइक ये सारी चीजें तो तुम यूट्यूब से भी सीख सकते हो ना. क्यों करना है तुम्हें हम लोग से लाइक जीडीएससी से क्यों करना है? द बेस्ट पार्ट गूगल की गुडीज मिलेंगी तुम्हें. You will get like merches like mugs, t-shirts, headphones. अच्छा करोगे गूगल गुडीज देगा, गूगल रिकॉग्नाइज करेगा. GSOC, GSOC, wow, these events are like huge events from Google. You don't want to miss them. Keep connected with us on social media. सब पता रहेगा. And also like हम खुद भी बताते रहेंगे. You just need to be active with us. Also, like as Shreyas or Harsh already introduced, like we are hiring some members for the club. Like not exactly members, but some volunteers. If you like, we want to give chance to every one of you. It's not just us leads working. It's Google thing. Like सबको chance मिलना चाहिए, सबको experience करना है ये. Especially this chapter since we are introducing it for the first time. We're all open to recruiting people, volunteers. Reach out to any of us. Google developer site पे सबके links हैं. Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram सब मिल जाएगा. और you can just reach out to us on Instagram and LinkedIn like GDSC page.
May I speak, Vanshika?
Can you provide us with social media handles and accounts to follow? Just search for GDSC PSIT on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. You'll find us easily. That's easy to find. Or you can just reach out to any of us from that GDSC site. We'll provide you. I don't think so. Everything is clear with each one of you. Don't be shy. You can ask anything. We are your fellow mates.
Hello, Vanshika, may I speak?
Yep, sure.
Okay, thank you. So, लाइक Q&A सेशन में PSIT तो हमेशा से वीक रहा है मुझे लगता है। हम लोग तो टाउन हॉल में भी नहीं बोलते हैं जब कोई आता है, टीचर्स हम लोग को जब क्वेश्चन देते हैं तब भी नहीं पूछते हैं। बट यहाँ पे मैं चाहता हूँ कि हाँ, कोई टीचर नहीं है, आप लोग को जो डाउट हो पूछ सकते हैं। अभी मेरे ख्याल से सारे लोग मोस्टली सेकेंड ईयर, फर्स्ट ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, इवन फोर्थ ईयर के भी होंगे, तो डाउट्स होंगे डेवलपमेंट कैसे शुरू करनी है, कहाँ से क्या होगा। किसी का कोई फेवरेट फील्ड यहाँ पे डिस्कस हुआ होगा, लाइक एंड्रॉयड, ब्लॉकचेन, ऑब्वियसली ब्लॉकचेन, क्लाउड एंड वेब डेव, कुछ भी। तो यू कैन आस्क योर क्वेश्चंस लाइक कैसे क्या होना है, या फिर आपको कोई चीज़ ना समझ में आई हो तो अभी मौका है आपके पास, आप पूछ सकते हैं। सारे लीड्स आपके पास पर्सनली अभी अवेलेबल हैं, कोई भी आपको आंसर कर सकता है फेस टू फेस, बाद में तो टेक्स्ट करके बातें ही होती रहती हैं। Yeah, we have some questions with you. Can freshers join? Yeah, sure, Harsh, freshers can join. This club is for all who are students of PSIT. You can join us, and yeah, there is no foundation here whether you are a fresher or a fourth year student. कोई भी आए, सीखेंगे हम लोग मजे से, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। Roadmap for web dev. That I guess Ayush has shared. Over to you, Ayush. Can you share the web dev roadmap, or you can just contact Ayush later so he can share it with you?
ओके, फॉर ऑल द जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं जिनको मतलब ऐसे रोड मैप या रिसोर्सेज चाहिए, वी वुड बी पोस्टिंग अ गिटहब रिपोजिटरी जिसमें सारे रिसोर्सेज जितने हम लोग के पास हैं, विल बी पोस्टिंग एवरी रिसोर्स वी हैव। ओके, तो सो जस्ट वेट फॉर दैट, आपको मिल जाएगा।
Okay. So, any more questions? We'll be taking questions for about 2 to 3 minutes more. After that, we'll end the session. So, you all have about 1 or 2 minutes at max to ask questions. So, feel freely to ask. After that, काफ़ी मुश्किल हो जाता है लीड्स को पर्सनली ढूंढना, चैट्स पे तो मिल जाते हैं। अभी है मौका। कैन यू टेल अस द टाइमिंग ऑफ क्लब मीटिंग्स, डू दे क्लैश विद कॉलेज टाइमिंग्स? ओके मनन, जो क्लब मीटिंग्स होंगी वो हमारी, अगर हम लोग फिजिकल मीट्स करेंगे, लाइक इन पर्सन मीट करेंगे, तो कॉलेज टाइम पे ही होंगी ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि बहुत सारे डे स्कॉलर्स भी आते हैं हमारे कॉलेज में। सो कॉलेज टाइम पे ही होनी है। बट अगर हम लोग लाइक ऑफलाइन मीट करेंगे तो, सॉरी ऑनलाइन मीट करेंगे तो, दैट विल कीप इट on weekends and off the college hours, so you can join and be comfortable when they happen. So yeah, what position is open for volunteering? Okay, Taru. So this volunteering position is open for all the clubs. You can reach out to the club leads. They have already provided you the social media handles, and their handles are available at the site. So you can reach out to them, and you can ask them, or you can just tell them that you are up for volunteering, and they will just select you on the various basis they choose. So just reach out to the leads for
Also,
volunteering.
we'll
It
be
is open
rolling
for all.
out forms shortly. We'll be rolling out forms for the marketing part, especially someone for designing and content. So if you're up for it, just hit me up.
Yeah, sure. And also we need some video editors, good video editors.
Good video editors, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then we are, if we want to join the hackathon organized, so we want to so so
I'd like to interrupt with the GSOC thing, which Divya asked. Like GSOC is not an organization kind of thing which we need to be a member of. For GSOC, we need to start contributing to the open source organizations which are the part of GSOC. So you don't need to be a member of anything for participating in GSOC. Um, for GSOC, we'll host a session about how to start contributing and how to select the organizations. So, like, wait for some time, and we'll be hosting sessions on Git and GitHub and how to contribute and how to, select the organizations and how to move, like, proceed. So, yeah. And also
so
about the offline sessions you were talking about, if we host any offline sessions, we'll let you know. And offline sessions, the thing is, our college won't be allowing us to disrupt the classes in between because attendance is obviously compulsory. So, if we host the offline session, then we'll be hosting it on weekends or after the college hours. So, I guess after the college hours, it gets late after 5 p.m. So, we'll probably be holding offline sessions in the weekend itself.
Okay, so we have a lot of questions on YouTube also. So this question from Ram Tripathi is saying that what is the process of becoming a part of your club? Ram, I'm not sure of what club you're talking about. You can reach out the lead personally. And here we have some questions like how can we get the notification of our sessions? So session notifications will be posted by the leads on their social platforms most probably. So and also if possible on the official groups to you, the link will be circulated and the timings. So just wait for that. We will find a way to circulate them. But for that I advise you all to follow the leads on their social platform, so you can be connected with them, and जब वो ऐसा कुछ लाते हैं, कोई सेशन होता है तो आप लोगों को पता चल जाएगा, बिकॉज वहीं पे सबसे पहले पोस्ट होगा अगर होगा. So that will be the
And
fastest way to
also,
for you all to know.
yeah, and also our notifications for the sessions will be sent to your mails if you are a part of this club. So what do you need to do to be a part of this club? You just need to go to our website and just join in there. There's a button named join in, and just fill up the form, and you will be a part of this club. So all these mails for the sessions and everything will be sending you on your personal email IDs, whatever you have shared. And if you have any doubts, then there is a contact us button too on the website. You can also message us there. And
uh,
about the volunteer in more than one development teams, you're asking. So, yep, you can be a part of more than one development teams. But the thing is, if you are there in multiple teams, then I guess you won't be able to devote much time. So it's up to you. If you do it, then you're welcome. And just make sure you are able to make time for that. Is there anything else that we missed?
okay, there's one question from YouTube, Yashashvi Tripathi, who can help me with the front end development. We have our web dev lead Ayush Agnihotri with us. He can help you with the front end development. Just reach out to him on social platforms and he can help him whenever possible. Okay, so I guess all the questions are done. Do we have, Anshika, some time for more questions, or just we should move forward?
I guess it's already done. We should end this.
Okay, so it was a great session.
Yep, and if you have any more doubts, then just reach out to us in any form. Like you can just go to the website or you can reach out us on the social platforms. There is our LinkedIn, there is our Twitter account, and then there is our Instagram account. You just ping us there, and we will be happy to help you.
You can also reach us in college as well.
Yep, we are available in the college too.
If you see us around, just ping us. We'll be more than happy to
Yep.
talk to you.
Just not during the bio break, please. बायो ब्रेक से बहुत भीड़ रहती है.
बायो ब्रेक के अलावा फिर बचा गया ब्रेक ही तो है.
छुट्टी बची, लंच बचा, निकाल लेंगे, टाइम निकाल लेंगे, ऐसी बात नहीं है. Okay, so
So, is there any more
thank you.
question? I guess let's wrap up.
Let's start wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It was a lovely session. Hope you have a great evening. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you everyone for
Thanks.
joining.
Thank you, everyone.